Good morning. This is another quotation from Louise Hay's Trust Life book, and it's September the 14th, 2022. And I thought I would share this one with you. This is a list of affirmations, and so I'm going to pause after each one. And if you followed in my Qigong practice, you'll understand that when we breathe in this moment, what we intend and what we want, it's not covering over the things that are really happening with us, but it's bringing in a new dimension. And so as we breathe in these thoughts and these affirmations on the breath and breathe them in the moment, they send a message to our cells, and our cells align with what we just said. Our cells will always align with what we just said. So when we breathe in and we think about these affirmations, and then afterwards we go, oh, well, that's not really true. Oh, blah, 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 blah. So we said the affirmation once, and then we say all this stuff that tears down the affirmation. Our mind will believe what we focus on. And so as we focus on the parts and these affirmations and keep bringing them in day by day and bit by bit and breath by breath, actually, then they become part of us and we create a different reality. So here she says, the more I love my body, the healthier I feel. I'm going to say that again because it's kind of important, because we often get it wrong. We get it backwards. And, I am on this boat. I have battled with my body all my life, and I've just called a truce now, and I've learned to understand that my body is here to tell me things, and it really would like me to listen. The more I love my body, the healthier I feel. Not the healthier I feel the more I love myself. The more I love my body, the healthier I feel. Now, here are the affirmations. Affirmations for preparing meals. Planning healthy meals is a joy. I have everything I need to help me prepare delicious, nutritious meals. I am so grateful to be choosing food that supports my best health. I can easily make a delicious, nutritious meal. I love spending time in the kitchen. I am worth the time and money I invest in my health. Hi, body. What would nourish you today? I love selecting foods that work in harmony with you, body. I am so fortunate that I can choose healthy foods for my family. My family loves to eat healthy food. My kids love to try new foods. I am learning new things that heal my body one step at a time. Every time I prepare food, I am nourished by my connection to nature and other beings. I am willing to take this time to nurture myself. How did you feel as you listened to each one of those affirmations? Were there little things in the background that went, oh, yeah, but I can't do that, or or oh, that's silly? So that's where we tap. That's where we take that tapping, and we can just use the karate chop point between the point between the little finger, tip of the little finger and the heel of the hand, and this resets our polarity, our electromagnetic energy. And we can say, so when you hear those aha, or those oh yeah buts, I call them the yeah buts. When you hear those yeah buts, those are the treasures. Those are the little pieces that we're holding that we didn't know that we were holding, but we knew that something just wasn't working right for those affirmations to make sense and be real. So when you hear the yeah buts, dial into the yeah buts and go, even though I feel, so let me just grab one of these and give an example of a yeah but. Planning healthy meals is a joy. Yeah, but I hate shopping. Here we go. Even though I really hate shopping and trying to figure things out, I'm willing to learn how to enjoy planning meals. Even though I really hate shopping and I hate trying to figure out what things like, because everybody likes different stuff, I'm willing to tap into the simplicity of core things that everyone could eat. Even though it can be really hard to plan good meals for just myself, I'm willing to learn to tap into the simplicity of what those meals could be. So notice as you're tapping, you're exposing and you're feeling and you're honoring what is. I hate planning meals. I hate trying to figure out what everybody eats. And I got 5 kids and they all like different stuff, and that's really hard. That's really hard. So tap on that while you think about that. That's really hard. I hate it when they don't like what I eat because I pour my heart and soul into it and they don't like it. And even if they don't like what I eat, I'm willing to love myself no matter what and know that my efforts were good enough. So on the even those, we expose what we're feeling and we expose what's real. And then we say, even though, and then we say an affirmation that says, I am willing to learn. I am willing to learn to love myself. I am willing to learn to prepare healthy meals. I'm willing to learn to enjoy preparing healthy meals. I'm willing, I'm willing, I'm willing. And as we feel what is, and put that affirmation of I'm willing to, and then as we do this tapping, and you might think, well, what the heck does a tapping mean? The tapping is everything. Because the tapping brings it into our body. And it takes it to the amygdala. And the amygdala, I don't know exactly where in my brain the amygdala is. The amygdala is the part of the brain, it's about the size of an almond, and it can run the whole system. It's, tiny power syndrome. But it literally can run the whole system. It's a very important part of our brain. It is our protective package. So it says whatever's happening right there is going to kill them, physically or emotionally or spiritually or whatever. And so fight, flight, or freeze, or please. Go into pleasing mode. So if the amygdala thinks that something's going to hurt us, and even those, the amygdala says that's going to be painful, don't go anywhere else. It doesn't allow the rest of the brain to work and process things, and the brain is very complex and it can process a lot of stuff. But the amygdala is the first line of stimulus. And so if the amygdala has decided that this is going to be painful, it doesn't let the rest of the brain work. What the tapping does is it physically sends that electromagnetic energy to the amygdala, and it says to the amygdala, hey, you know what? If there was some rhythmic tapping going on, and I'm really paraphrasing, if there's some rhythmic tapping going on, there's probably not really the threat that you think there is. And then the amygdala will go, and we also put a smile on our face that changes the amygdala as well. It doesn't mean that we're faking a feeling. It physiologically sends a message to the amygdala that it can relax. So we're using our body to train our brain to relax and allow the whole brain to work. And then we can use our mind and our logic and our gut feelings and all that wholeness of being that we can use to process information, make decisions, make plans, and carry them out, take actions. So thank you for being with me today. I loved having you. And if you see this video at another time, you can pop over to my website. It's roxywright.com. It's under construction at the moment, but there will be more. Keep popping back because I'm going to be including actually a full class that you can purchase on EFT. And it'll be a digital class that you can take at your own pace, and it'll give you a real, this is 5 minutes. It'll give you a real feeling of the science behind it and why it works, and then lots of practice to help us let go of all kinds of things and bring in something new. Something better, something higher. Namaste, I love you.